city of Miami Beach is currently under a state of emergency.
We are right along Ocean Drive, the heart of Miami Beach's entertainment district, where the mayor says things have gotten out of control. We were here watching police try to disperse these large crowds. The city is desperate to get a handle on the situation. It was another chaotic night on Miami Beach. The city extending a state of emergency Sunday after throngs of mostly maskless crowds descended into the entertainment district over the weekend, dancing on cars, drinking in the streets, defying an 8 p.m. curfew issued Saturday.
You are commanded to immediately and peacefully disperse.
And protesting against it. Police swooping in, shooting pepper balls into the crowd. The stampede of partygoers fleeing Ocean Drive, some even trampled. Authorities say more than 1,000 people have been arrested since the beginning of spring break, and 51% of them are not Florida residents. In the continued fight against COVID, medical experts warn scenes like this are a potential recipe for disaster for disease transmission. ABC News learning last week Miami had the highest test positivity rate of large metro areas in the U.S.
What we're going to see is people get infected, pick up the infection from each other, and then spread it across the country and possibly around the world.
Startling new numbers revealing the enormity of a migrant crisis along the U.S.-Mexico border. Sources telling ABC News of the more than 5,000 unaccompanied children and teens in Border Patrol custody, 823 of them have been held now for more than 10 days. By law, they are only supposed to be held no more than 3. After what many called mixed messages to migrants, Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas telling our Martha Raddatz on This Week in no uncertain terms,
the border is closed, the border is secure. We are expelling families. We are building safe, orderly, and humane ways to address the needs of vulnerable children. Do not come.
It is a message not reaching Mexico's southern border region, where we met dozens of migrants from Honduras as they walked along this highway in the state of Chiapas. Hoisting his 3-year-old son Marlon above his head, Luis Pineda told me they'd been on the road for 12 days. He also said he's thankful for President Biden. He told me we heard that he was giving opportunities. We hope it's still happening. We thank him from the bottom of our hearts.
We're told the migrants are no longer in those massive caravans because they're too easily targeted and broken up. Instead, they're now in smaller groups as they try to make their way to the north.
The Biden administration has turned back the majority of those crossing into the U.S., but the migrant flow continues as families fleeing violence in their native countries seek safety and opportunity elsewhere. But each new step closer to the border is one into the unknown, and their moves are fueling a fierce political battle on the other side.